guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to my channel. I'm coming on today to show you how I used these little hardware pieces from bbcraft.com. They are little latches. You can use them like a window latch. You can use it like a door latch, which is what I did. I'm using it for my junk journals. So it comes in 3 different colors. There's the gold, there's a silver, and then there's this really pretty like bronzy color. So they're 2 pieces each. Each piece is going to have the latch piece and then the piece that the latch goes into. So this will fit in here when it is done. BB Craft also sends you all the hardware you need for this, but since I'm using it with paper, I went ahead and just picked up this variety pack of like mini brads from Amazon. So this pack came in gold, bronze, black, silver, and then a multicolor. So I was set with all of these. And I just went ahead and I wanted to create something that would fit on the front of a junk journal. So I just created these doors and they latch. So I think that is super cute. So you can go ahead and you can just take this and glue it right to the front here. You know, this is just a plain junk journal. You probably would cover this. You don't have to, but I would think that, that you would want to cover this with some cardstock. This can go right on the front. It actually opens up like this. You can put a picture or a quote or a stamp or something in here. It's completely up to you. I went ahead and just kind of created a template for these. It looks like this. Let me just show you a really quick way to make a template. So I'll just use this scrap piece of craft paper that I have right here. I knew that I wanted the full size of my door to be 6 inches because I wanted to use up this mat stack that I have. This is from Die Cuts with a View. It's pretty old. It's kind of been in my stash for several years, so I thought I would just make these doors to use it up, and I really like the color palette in this. So I knew that it had to be 6 inches wide at the most, and this is pretty close. So I'll just go ahead. Oh, no, it's not close. Let me go ahead and trim it down. So you're going to want to determine your width when the doors are open. So like I said, the whole thing had to be 6 inches for me because that's all the paper I had to work with. So what you're going to do is you're just going to fold it in half. And then you're going to take each one of these sides and fold it into the middle this way. So you're kind of going to do an accordion fold. It's going to turn out to be. Get both of those in the middle like that. And it'll end up looking like this. So you're going to take the side that has the 2 folded pieces and you're just going to create an arc. And just round that top off. And you can use something if you want to, like if you wanted to, no, that's too small, but if you wanted to use something where you're following a curve so it's easier, you certainly can do that. But you know, I just went ahead and created it that way. It's a little too pointy for me, so I'm just going to come in and clean it up a little bit. Like that. See what that looks like? Yeah, so that's perfect. So then when you open it up, you've got the template here. Go ahead and you would just trace this onto your cardstock, cut it out, and then with the 6-inch door, each section is 1.5 inches here. So I just took my scoreboard out and I just scored at the 1.5 inch mark on each side, folded those doors in, and you're going to want 2, so a front and a back. And you can use double-sided paper if you want, but if you don't have double-sided paper, even if you do have double-sided paper, I mean, you're going to want to cut out 2 because it's going to be thicker. You want the door to be sturdy, and just using 1 piece, I think it's going to be too flimsy. So you're going to attach your hardware, which I just did. I just took one of these. I just determined on the door where I wanted it to be, and I left just the teeniest little bit. Like, let's see if I can do this for you. Like I wanted just that tiny little edge right there. Like that's how close I got it. And then I just took like a pokey tool. I just have a pokey tool right here, and I just created like a dot. Poke that through like that. And then you're just going to attach it with the brads on here. And then where that second piece comes in handy is once it's attached, the brads are on here, you're going to put that second piece right over the top of it and hide all the hardware. So it's going to look nice and finished when you're done. So that's what I did here. You can tell that there is no hardware on this side. Go ahead and close it up. And I think it's super cute. Now, if you want to take it a step further, I went ahead and, let me find the one I did it on, this one. I just took my Distress Oxide ink and I went ahead and just inked up the edges just to kind of give it a little bit more of an aged look. So I have this one here that's got the green foiled leaves in the middle. I've got this one. This is a really pretty, like, black background with some very pretty flowers on and gold foil, and that's got a nice green inside. This one is some foiled leaves on a gray background and then just the gray stripes on the inside. This one is like a yellow and white stripe, or like a mustard color, and that's got the gold leaves on the inside. This one is the green with the gold leaf on the front and then the words on the inside. So I just love how these turned out. Now, if you want to take it another step further, I went ahead and created a background for this one where I put it on craft paper and just left maybe like, I think, a 1/2 inch border on the two sides and the bottom. I went a little bit higher up on the top, but I probably could cut that down. I was just thinking of embellishing it a little bit more up here, but I didn't end up doing it. So I could probably cut that down so it's just the, you know, a 1/2 inch around it through the whole thing. But I just used some hot glue and I hot glued on this little bit of moss and then these little paper flowers and leaves. And I think it just looks so cute. It looks like a little enchanted cottage. And so just like picture this covered in coordinating cardstock and then this glued to the front, and then you open it up and there's like a quote or something in there just to kind of introduce your junk journal. I think they're so super cute. So that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoy them. I'm going to go ahead and work on these and kind of fancy these up a little bit. I'm probably going to post them for sale in my Etsy shop if you're interested. Otherwise, if you have any questions, list them down below. I'll list the hardware link down below as well from bbcraft.com. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.